Welcome back to another video. Today I am looking at this CLEANmaxx mattress vacuum cleaner. Now I bought this from Lakeland UK, which is a UK website, and unfortunately it took absolutely ages to get here because they didn't have the product in stock, and I tried to cancel it, and when I tried to cancel it, it ended up getting delivered anyway, because in the meantime I actually found the same product on Amazon, which is about $59.99, so I'll leave a link below. So if you want to get it from Lakeland or Amazon, I'll leave both links there. But I said I had a bit of a problem with delivery on this. So the reason I bought this is because we've got a cat in our house, and he likes to sleep wherever it's clean, and wherever it's clean tends to be the places where you don't want a cat to have fur and dust. And my wife suffers from quite severe dust allergies, so we kind of had a device that is like a plastic sticky thing that you can use to kind of run over surfaces to take hairs off, but it doesn't do a great job. So this thing here apparently can kill 99% of dust mites. It's got a UV light in there, which is what does that kind of property of killing kind of dust mites itself. It's got a HEPA filter built in as well, which is going to stop the dust from recirculating around the room, and it's pretty powerful as well. So I saw this thing, I thought it might be a great option so that my wife daily can vacuum any area where the cat kind of sits near her. I say my wife because it's the cat kind of goes and lies near her, so it doesn't actually go on my side of the bed. But we're going to use this on various different things in the house where the cat tends to lie, and it's nice and convenient. You can carry it. It isn't rechargeable, it actually is mains powered, but our current vacuum cleaner, which is a Shark, is great at cleaning up things, but because it's a corded vacuum cleaner, it's not very convenient. So inside we have got a weird type of plug. I guess that's kind of a German adapter actually, because I think this is all German, so I don't know what the instructions are. So got a little bit of contents there, safety instructions, what you're going to get inside the box, some warnings, nothing really of that in much interest. Device overview, so it's got the on-off switch, ventilation slot, motor unit, viewing window, dust container with filter, system handle. This side it shows you the bottom of the device, the rollers, the UV lamp, HEPA filter. So it's pretty straightforward, nothing amazing in there. Cool. And then this is the actual vacuum itself. It's not too heavy, so yeah, it's got a button there at the bottom. I'm not sure what that's for. I think that's to increase, that's for the UV lamp, switching it on and off. I think, again I'll test that. That's the on and off button, nice solid button there. And then in here is where the whole filter comes out, which you can empty, and obviously where all the dust will be contained. Obviously this is very small, it's only meant for a small area, so if you're thinking about buying this for a larger area, it's probably not going to do the job, but maybe for vacuuming car seats and things like that. But with the HEPA filter and the UV light, it's going to disinfect any area that you want to clean as well, so it can be quite useful. So at the bottom you've got this little area here, which this actually vibrates and moves, which is supposed to help get rid of things like dust mites, so they kind of get released into the vacuum itself and it gets sucked up. So that's quite good. And a few other bits of instructions. There are some wheels here that will run along. Okay, so I'm actually in our bedroom now, and you can see that on the sheet, if you look closely, you can see some cat hairs. As our cat loves to go on our bed, and these sheets were changed yesterday, so you can see already the cat just lay around and there's some hairs on our bed, right? So this is kind of a non-severe area. I'll show you a severe area in a moment, but actually looking at this device itself, so this is what it sounds like when you switch it on. It sounds quite powerful. At the bottom, what happens is when you press this button here, it makes this thing oscillate. So if I switch it on, so you can see that's what it does. So that button there kind of makes that piece jiggle, which is going to help kind of bring things up on the well, the area that you're vacuuming. So let's just see if we can get rid of some of these hairs on here. So you can see where the hairs are, hopefully. It's a bit difficult on camera, but there are some hairs there. And I'll see if it works on here, and then we'll try it on a more severe area. So let's see how we get on with this. So it actually has cleared up all those hairs really nicely, so there's nothing on there at all now, and it actually didn't suck up the sheet as well, which is pretty good. I was a bit concerned that it might actually pull the sheet and not be able to suck very well like you do with the vacuum cleaner sometimes when you use the hose. But yeah, that seemed to have sucked that up really well. So I imagine we might, let's have a quick look in here. I'll just put the camera down a second while I get this out. So it may be hard to see, but you can actually see some of the hairs it's caught in there. Like I said, this isn't a very severe area of hairs, so we're going to try it on a bigger area now. But it's certainly got something stuck in the filter, so it's obviously doing the job. So that's great. So let's just try it on a slightly worse area. Okay, so this is a chair that our cat likes to sit on, and you can see it's absolutely covered in hairs. This was only vacuumed about 4 days ago, so this will be a better test to see about the suction power, how good it is at bringing up some of these hairs. So again, just going to switch it on, see how we get on. Alright, so you saw there's a few passes there. It has managed to pick up most of the hairs that are on this kind of flat surface, but it hasn't been able to pick up the hairs that are in where the button or the kind of rivets are on this cushion, so it hasn't been able to pick up those bits there. And I think it's because it hasn't been able to get an area where it's flat it can get full suction, but where there's a kind of a gap, it's struggling to get the suction to pick it up, so there's air gaps underneath it. So that's something worth bearing in mind, that obviously I'm going to have to use my main vacuum cleaner to vacuum this up, but it has cleared the flat area. So this is probably really good if you are just vacuuming completely flat surfaces, but anything that's got indents in it, it struggles with, because of the way this operates. By actually, it sucks it up, you see, here, and if this doesn't get a complete airtight surface, it's going to struggle to suck it into the actual container itself. If I take this out, again, I have to bear with me while I do this with one hand. But inside, yeah, we can see it's completely clogged up the actual filter in there, so it has actually sucked up all the hairs on the bits it has got, but on the bits it hasn't got, it said it's struggled to pick some of those bits up. So let me just pull this filter out. Again, doing this with one hand, so apologies, but there you go, you can see. It's very, very easy to empty the filter, and also easy to clean this filter as well. And as this is just a paper filter, just to knock it and tap it out, or use your main vacuum cleaner to vacuum this as well if you need to. But yeah, let me know any comments or questions you've got. I said I'm going to keep this and use this on our mattress mainly, because that's what I use it for, but I said for other areas I'm going to have to carry on using the normal vacuum cleaner. But yeah, any questions or comments you got, let me know any questions you might have. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.